Happy day students. Today I am going to deal with 11th standard English unit 4 poem 4 Macavity the Mystery Cat written by T.S. Eliot part 2. Dear students, turn to page 127. We shall see the 7th stanza. Okay. Or the greenhouse glass is broken and the trellis past repair. Aye, there is the wonder of the thing. Macavity is not there. So, some more crimes such as breaking of the greenhouse glass and trellis. What do you mean by trellis? Trellis means here wooden bar used as a support for creepers. You know, like fencing they keep, no? So, wooden bar that is used as a support for creepers are usually broken. Okay. So, this is committed by Macavity, but it is surprising that he does not leave any evidence of crime behind him, as if he does not present there. And when the Foreign Office find a treatise gone astray, or the Admiralty lost some plans and drawings by the way. So, when a file of treaty from the Foreign Office is found missing, or the Admiralty. What do you mean by Admiralty? Government department that administered the British Navy. The government department that administered the British Navy. That is Admiralty. Okay. So, has lost some plans and drawings. Moving on to next. There may be a scrap of paper in the hall or on the stair, but it is useless to investigate. Macavity is not there. So, there may be, we have seen they have lost some plans and drawings, or a scrap of paper is found in the hall or on the stair. Then there is no use in investigating the matter, because Macavity will not be found responsible for those crimes. And when the loss has been disclosed, the Secret Service say, it must have been Macavity, but he is a mile away. So, the Secret Service might also say that it is done by Macavity, but that is of no use. By the time he will be a mile away from the place of crime. Next you see, you will be sure to find him resting or a licking of his thumbs, or engaged in doing complicated long division sums. Without any doubt you can find him relaxing or resting or licking his thumbs, or maybe busy in solving the complicated, that is difficult, sums of long division. Macavity, there is no one like Macavity. There never was a cat of such deceitfulness and suavity. So, what do you mean by deceitfulness? That means cunningness. Okay, suavity means what? Confidence and sophistication. Oh, one can be equal to Macavity, as he is the unique one. Okay, there had never been a cat of such cunningness and dishonesty and suavity, that is tactful confidence and sophistication in the past. So, no one has seen such type of cat in this world. Coming to the last stanza, you see, he always has an alibi and one or two to spare. At whatever time the deed took place, Macavity wasn't there. So, he is always using an alibi. What do you mean by alibi? A claim of evidence that one was elsewhere when a crime was committed. In films also you see, they will be somewhere, they will be acting like that. So, a claim of evidence that one was elsewhere when the crime was committed. Okay. So, he was always using an alibi, that is a claim of evidence that he was not in that spot. Okay. And sometimes two alibis too. Whatever time the crime took place, he was not present at place of the crime at that time. Moving on to the next. And they say that all the cats whose wicked deeds are widely known. I might mention Mungo Jerry, I might mention Griddlebone. are nothing more than agents for the cat who all the time just controls their operations, the Napoleon of crime. So here you see Mungo Jerry is given. Mungo Jerry and Griddlebone, they are fictional characters specialized in petty thefts. They are very good in making thefts and mischief in T.S. Eliot's book, that is Old Possum's Book of Practical Cats. So this is an allusion taken from his own work. Okay. And what do you mean by Napoleon of crime? The commanding leader of criminals. You know Napoleon led the French army, and this, so he is comparing the cat to Napoleon, the commanding leader of criminals. Okay, so he's saying the poet tells about other cats like Mungo Jerry and Griddlebone whose wicked deeds are known to people, but those are the agents of Macavity who controls their operations. He is really the Napoleon of crime. Dear students, hope you have understood the poem clearly. Now we shall move on to the book back exercises. Turn to page 128 and 129. A. Based on your understanding of the poem, answer the following questions in a sentence or two. What is Macavity's nickname? First question you see. Answer. Macavity's nickname is Hidden Paw. Second one. Why is the flying squad frustrated? When the flying squad reaches the scene of crime, they could not find Macavity, so it is frustrated. Third one. Which law does Macavity break? Macavity breaks the human law. Fourth one. What makes the fakir stare in wonder? Macavity's power of levitation makes the fakir stare in wonder. Fifth one. Describe Macavity's appearance. Macavity is tall and thin and its eyes are sunken in. Sixth one. Where can you encounter Macavity? We can encounter Macavity in a by street and in the square. Seventh one. Why does the poet say Macavity is outwardly respectable? Macavity is always preoccupied with some serious thoughts. His coat is dusty and his whiskers are unkempt. Eighth one. Who does the Secret Service suspect when a loss is reported? The Secret Service suspects Macavity when a loss is reported. Ninth one. What is Macavity expected to be doing after committing a crime? He is expected to be relaxing happily or doing difficult division sums. 10th one. Mention any two qualities of Macavity. Macavity breaks all human laws. It has power of levitation and it escapes from the scene of crime immediately. 11th one. Which two characters does the poet refer to as examples of wicked cats? The poet refers to Mungo Jerry and Griddlebone as examples of wicked cats which are mentioned in the poet's book Old Possum's Book of Practical Cats. Coming to the 12th question. Why is Macavity called the Napoleon of crime? Macavity is responsible for all the crimes that happen in its place. So it is called Napoleon of crime, which means leader of criminals. Now we can move on to B. Read the poem once again and complete the summary using the words given in the box. Macavity the Mystery Cat is a humorous poem where the poet T.S. Eliot describes the mysterious qualities of a shrewd wild cat. He commits a crime at every possible opportunity. He is an elusive master criminal who leaves no evidence after he commits a crime. Even the Scotland Yard, the London Detective Agency, is unable to arrest him. The flying squad is desperate because every time they rush to the crime spot to seize Macavity, he is not there. He breaks the human law as well as the law of gravity. He baffles even a fakir with his powers of levitation. Macavity appears tall and thin with sunken eyes. He is always preoccupied with some serious thoughts. His coat is dusty and his whiskers are unkempt. Macavity is a devil in the guise of a cat. He appears to be outwardly respectable, but his actions disprove it. Macavity loots the larder, ransacks the jewel case, and breaks greenhouse glass. But wonders of wonders he is not to be found anywhere there. He is always a mile away from the scene of crime, happily relaxing or doing difficult division sums. He is clever at making up an alibi every time he plots a crime. All the notorious cats are nothing but the agents of Macavity, the Napoleon of crime. Moving on to D now, you see same page. Read the given lines and answer the questions that follow the appreciation questions. First one, Macavity is the mystery cat. He is called the hidden paw. Question A, does the poet talk about a real cat? In the poem, it seems that he talks about a real cat, but he may mean a skilled and mysterious thief. Question B, why is he called a hidden paw? He is called a hidden paw because he is always hidden from the Scotland Yard and flying squad. Second one, he is a bafflement of Scotland Yard flying squad's despair, for when they reach the scene of crime, Macavity is not there. Question A, what is Scotland Yard? Scotland Yard is the headquarters of London Metropolitan Police Service. Here means the police headquarters of London. Question B, why does the flying squad feel disappointed? The flying squad is disappointed because when they reach the spot of crime, Macavity will never be there, so they cannot arrest him. Coming to third one, he sways his head from side to side with the movements like a snake, and when you think he is half asleep, he is always wide awake. Question A, explain the comparison made here. Macavity's movement of his head is compared to the movement of a snake moving its head from left to right and right to left. B, what does he pretend to do? He pretends to sleep. Fourth one, for he is a fiend in felon shape, a monster of depravity. A, how is the cat described in this line? The cat is a demon in the shape of a cat and it is full of evil qualities. B, explain the phrase monster of depravity. Monster means huge, giant, and depravity means evil quality. So it means the cat is full of evil qualities. Fifth one, and his footprints are not found in any file of Scotland Yards. A, what seems to be challenge for the Scotland Yard? To find an evidence for Macavity's crime is a challenge for the Scotland Yard. B, why do they need his footprints? They need his footprints as an evidence to arrest him. Sixth one, it must have been Macavity, but he is a mile away. Question A, what is Macavity blamed for? Macavity is blamed for a theft. B, where is he? He is 1 mile away from the spot of crime. Seventh question, there never was a cat of such deceitfulness and suavity. A, which cat is talked of here? Macavity is the cat which is talked of here. B, how is he different from the rest? In deceitfulness and confidence, this cat is different from the rest. This the most deceitful and confident cat. So dear students, hope you have understood the poem and the questions. We shall continue the rest in the next class. Thank you.